Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. 14-year-old girl killed in dressing room when LAPD opened fire on suspect in store. Now, these two paragraphs right here is where the LAPD screwed up. An assistant chief of the LAPD said that officers conducted a search of the area immediately after the shooting and found a hole in a piece of drywall behind where the suspect had been standing when he was shot. Goes on by saying, "We went behind it, the wall, and it turned out to be a dressing room up there," said the assistant chief of the LAPD. "We were able to locate a 14-year-old female who was found deceased in that dressing room." Said investigators were working to confirm who fired the bullet that killed the 14-year-old. The KC AL reported. Um, as a gunner, I have to be aware what could be behind a wall or who is behind a wall. I can't just go anywhere and just, guns ablazing. I can't do that. When there's trouble, a robber trying to rob some cashier at Kroger, I can't just go in there, fire bullets and all that, just shoot the burglar. Can't do that. Because apparently, if I did, I would go to jail, regardless if I was right to do so, even if I had all the proof in the world that I used reasonable self defense, I would still go to jail. Always be aware of your surroundings. Because what happens if you, as a gunner, and you, as a cop, you fire a bullet and it goes through a wall, not just through somebody and it goes through the wall, but what happens if that bullet strikes something that causes an explosion? Well, your ass is grass then, wouldn't it? All the blame goes on you. Yeah, you have a job to do. We keep hearing that every freaking time. I'm just doing my job. I'm just following orders. Yeah, do what you got to do. Get the criminals off the streets. But really, if you ask me, some cops are the criminals too. And some of you cops are oblivious to that fact. Always be aware of your surroundings. This is stupidity right here. See what else it says. A 14-year-old girl killed. Oh, the victim's mother was in the dressing room when she was shot. Man, that's sad. That's sad. I mean that it's sad that a 14-year-old girl was killed by the cops. That's really sad. So again, be aware of your surroundings. Shouldn't have to take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, but of course, I don't want to overload the cops' brains, but whatever. When tunnel vision kicks in, it's like you got to be the hero of it every incident. It's already bad enough that first responders and the freaking military has this hero Napoleon complex BS. Get your heads out of your asses. Get yourselves together.